With President Nicolás Maduro detained by the US forces, the country's Supreme Court has ordered Vice President Delcy Rodríguez to assume the role of acting president. The court emphasized that her leadership is needed to guarantee the administrative continuity of Venezuela. Rodríguez stepped forward in a television address, speaking directly to the Venezuelan people. Her message was clear and defiant. Venezuela will not be anyone's colony. If there is something that the Venezuelan people and the country know, is very, very clear that they belong to Venezuela. She said, "We will never return to being slaves." A strong statement. This moves come after the US President Donald Trump claimed that the United States would temporarily oversee Venezuela's administration. Trump said Rodríguez had spoken to the Secretary of State Marco Rubio and would do whatever the US needed to. Rodríguez's response was firm. She rejected the notion that Venezuela would be controlled by another nation abroad. So why is this the moment so significant? First, it signals a clash between national sovereignty and foreign intervention. The US operation may captured Maduro was justified as a campaign against drug trafficking and narco-terrorism, but critics see it as an attempt of the regime change. And now, Venezuela has been acting for the president's detainment to resist any external control, showing the country's resilience and independence. Second, and most important, the situation highlights the legal mechanism in play. The Supreme Court acted quickly to maintain administrative community, ensuring the government's function, security, and sovereignty remain intact with a Venezuela person. It's a delicate balance between law, politics, and national pride. Here's the twist. Delcy Rodríguez is not just holding up the fort. She is signaling Venezuela will resist external pressures no matter what, including economic and political demand from the US. She is sending a strong warning. The country's vast oil and gold resources will not be handed over, and foreign powers will not decide the nation's future, Venezuela's future. Across Caracas, government building remains operational. Loyal officials rally for the Rodríguez and citizens watch anxiously. On the streets of Venezuela, there's a mix of hope, fear, and defiance. Outside Venezuela, global powers are observing closely, from the US allies to Russia, China, Iran, all waiting for the next move and what's unfolding in this crisis. Rodríguez's rise as acting president shows that even in the face of unprecedented foreign interventions, nation's sovereignty can assert itself. Her challenge is immense, but her message is unmistakably Venezuela will chart its own course. So, what's next? Will US respect her leadership or continue pressuring for control? And how will the power struggle affect ordinary Venezuelans? Comment down below and share your thoughts.